Hello there, fellow YouTubers and followers and subscribers. Thank you for those who have been following me and also subscribing to my channel. It's great. Today we're going to do a new review on a food called fast fuel meals. And in this particular case we're going to do a Mediterranean chicken. The reason why I've selected Mediterranean chicken is because it's the closest one to the one I did previously 2 videos back on dynamic roast chicken with potatoes. This one comes from potatoes too. The only difference is it's Mediterranean, a different brand, and the only difference from what I can make out is got olives in it, which are not really up my alley, but anyway, that's the way it is. So today, this is what we're going to be doing. We're looking at this product here. I paid $9.35 for it, full price. I seldom see it marked down. More often than not, they go pretty quickly in Woolies. Woolies sells this one. So for $9.35, you supposedly get a 350 gram meal. She has, as you can see here, is 35.7 grams of protein, 26.7 grams of carbohydrates, fats are 13.29, and calories are 391, which means you can eat at least 4 of these a day anyway. But however, the presentation in comparison to the Dominic meal is way different. This to me looks way superior. Certainly got a lot more chicken in it than what the Dominic meal had. Based on their mathematics, we should have 87.5 grams of chicken. Anyway, but we'll come to that in a moment. At any rate, it's supposed to have 84.5% of chicken. It's supposed to have, lost me, Fred, which makes it, so there's a whole heap, you can see on it. If you go to look at the mathematics, I'm not going to do it for you, but at any rate, so basically there's supposed to be a product, which means the carrots, the potato, the pumpkin, all the other bits and pieces, plus the chicken, we should have something in the vicinity of 89.51%. So, and I believe, based on the mathematics, we should have 87.5 grams of chicken. The whole meal, it weighs in the container. Yeah, we've got, keep it still, 377 grams of complete meal in its packet. So we'll go into this a bit more. And we need to put it through the microwave at 800 watts, they say, for 2.5 minutes. Anyway, we'll see. So according to the instructions, it says before heating, remove from the sleeve, which is this thing here. All right? And heating in a microwave on high for 2.5 minutes, leave to stand for 1 minute afterwards. And this value is based on an 800 watt microwave. So my microwave is 1000 watt. So I'll do 2.5 minutes and see how that goes. All right, now placing in the microwave and close the lid, the door, whatever you want to call it, and we'll do 2.5 minutes. So 2, 3, 0, 2.5 minutes, and we'll fire it and we'll come back. Well, here we go. Microwave's finished in 2.5 minutes. We'll see. It did puff up and become a big balloon in there. Now, if you remember, I told you in the previous videos to get hot food out of the microwave so I don't burn my fingers and have control, greater control on what I've got. I normally use a cutting board like so. All right. Now, let's see how much the chicken weighs in, like I did with the Dominic. Now, I've zeroed it, as you can see. It's all nice and zero, and I'll take the chicken out of here using a fork. It's only because I can't be bothered to go get the tongs. Probably might be better off. Chicken goes in, there's 4 slices of chicken as opposed to 1 in the other one, in the Dometic one. So we have 88 grams of chicken. And what did I work it out to be? It's supposed to be 87.5 grams of chicken. So there's more chicken in it than I mathematically worked out. But that's good. It's in our favour. And on here, you can see potatoes, carrots, pumpkin, peas. Yeah, we've got some capsicum there. Oh, where's the olives? Oh, good, I hope no olives. Oh, no, I can't see any olives. That's no big deal. I can quite happily go without olives. So, all in all, so far, it's not a bad meal. Now, this comes the other test. They're supposed to, hang on a moment, we'll just pause it. Now, according to the box, it says it's a 350 gram meal serving. And there's all the stats there. But I'll include photographs too of this as the clip goes on. So according to this package, there's one package has a serving size of 350 grams. Yeah, sad but sad. It's still light on. Probably not as bad as Dometic, but it's still light on. Although it has got more chicken. But the meal size, they say it's supposed to be 350. So she's what? 20 odd grams short. Bummer. Anyway, moving on. Right, now for the taste test. We'll go for a piece of chicken. It's tender. It's juicy. Tastes nice, it really does. Tastes really nice. It's got, it's breast chicken, but that has that breast chicken or chicken breast type texture, and when you chew on it, it has a similar taste as if it's been a fresh piece of chicken breast. It's pretty good. Actually, in fact, I'm impressed with them. Still $9.35. Like I said, I pay full price for this one. I've been eyeing it off for weeks, hoping that it'll come down in price because of being close proximity to expiration date, but never happened. Anyway, so I lashed out and bought it. I was eager to try it. It's got more chicken in it than the Dometic one I did. It's cheaper. It's $9.35, and I reckon it's marked down too. Yeah, well, a meal similar size. It's got more chicken. Anyway, I'm going to finish my piece of chicken off. That is nice. In fact, this is so good. Listen in a moment after I finish my carrot. Carrots are nice and tender, not overcooked, just cooked right. They're squared, like French fry size type chips. Chicken, the pumpkin, nice texture, tastes nice. Potato, right, not bad at all. I could live one of these. Yeah, although, I'm saying that, I could probably produce the same thing here at home, either in the crock pot or the pressure cooker, for about $6 a meal. And I've done it before, so. I mean, these are actually, it's a really nice meal. Peas just taste like peas. And it's got all these little bits and pieces in it. Oh, there's one of the olives. I'm not keen on olives. I am not keen on olives. But anyway, so all the other bits and pieces. So there we have it. I think all said and done, it's a good meal. In fact, you can probably take this to another step, or take it a step further. You could include this in a wrap. You could also include this liven up a bit and just add some spaghetti underneath, although I don't see the purpose in that. But to maintain the calories and the protein and the carbs and the fats and all that sort of stuff, if you put this into a wrap or into a taco for that matter, again you're going to interfere with the carbs and what have you by adding cheese. But it's just another method of eating the meal. Now, like I said about the Dometic meal, these are a convenience meal, and they are convenient. I think there's more value in this meal than there is in the Dometic. I think this fast fuel meal, which is put out by fastfuelmeals.com.au, like I said, albeit a convenience food, judging by all the ingredients, it doesn't say anything about no, in the list there's no mention of preservatives, there's no mention of flavours or any other chemicals. This is a pretty straightforward meal. It's got garlic, it's got oregano, it's got paprika, Dijon mustard, honey, salt, white pepper, cayenne pepper, basil, black pepper. There's absolutely no mention about preservatives whatsoever on that list. None at all. Very good. Oh, it's got thyme as well. Look, it's a great meal. It tastes fine. Certainly, in contrast to that of the Dometic meal, this one runs the rings around the Dometic meal. Sold by Woolies on behalf of Fast Fuel Meals at fastfuelmeals.com.au. Now, bear in mind, I paid for this meal. This is not a paid review. I will give them hats off. This meal, and I would hope there's similar meals to it in their range that they put out, will hopefully be as good as this, if not better. To me, this meal would fill two shoes. One, you could use this as a, it's a budget price meal. I mean, if you could feed yourself on $9.50 per meal, per day, per week, I don't think you can go very far wrong. I mean, it's pretty well balanced. But it is, again, as I said before, it's a convenience food, something you sling in the microwave where you rush off and do up your shoelaces, put your makeup on, comb your hair, try and make yourself look pretty in the mirror. Of course you look pretty in the mirror. Getting ready for the night out, it's a stopgap. To me, I think it would fill you enough. I don't think you'd need to eat when you went out. And to be honest, if you had 3 of these meals, or at least 2, say lunch and different one for lunch and a different one for dinner, I don't think you'd lose weight per se, but I certainly think you'd you wouldn't put on weight because it's got all the necessaries. It's got all the food groups. It's got all it's all good. I mean, how can you go? You couldn't go wrong with chicken meat, honestly. The only thing that's probably a little bit bad in there is probably the potatoes, but then you still need some carbs in your diet. I think this is cheap. This is convenient. Why would I buy Dometic? Well, I wouldn't. I'd buy this over Dometic without a doubt. Even if Dometic was at half price like I paid for it, what was it, $4.85 or $4.34, whatever it was, because it was almost near expiration date. But from a point of view of having this in my freezer or my fridge, it would be, I don't think you could go wrong, to be honest. It's a good meal. So, as a rating, I would give this meal, although it's got olives in it, which doesn't really impress me. I don't like olives. But anyway, nonetheless, some people do. My daughter loves the olives. She'll sit there and go through a jar of olives without even thinking about it. But then again, she can be a bit strange sometimes. However, what would I give the meal? I would definitely give it a 9 out of 10. It takes less time in the microwave, weighs similar or maybe a bit more than what the Dometic meal does. You're getting more for your $9.35. I don't know what its original price is going to be because they've got it marked down, and I'll include a photograph of what they say. Yeah, I'll stick to that. I think it's a good meal. I don't feel like I'm being ripped off like I did with the Dometic. Dometic was dead set, without a doubt. All its weights and measures were so off the shelf, so wrong, and it really didn't taste all that good. The first chicken one I tasted, the chicken was very dry, and it was, after memory, what was that? 56 grams of chicken. And the second one, which I did as a additional review to do it through the air fryer, which didn't really work out, that chicken piece was 61 grams. Although the second one, its chicken tasted way better. The first one was dry, stringy, and a bit tasteless. But all in all, in comparison, which I really don't like really doing, but would I go buy a Dometic? No. Would I come and buy one of these? Yes. I think it'd be quite convenient. One of these meals kept in your fridge. You wouldn't need to do cooking when you work it out. I mean, like I said, I could produce on a batch cook one of these meals around about $6.50 a head. So what's the difference? $3, and you still got to do the cooking. So anyway, yep, I think it's a good meal. Please feel free to go buy one. You can say to Woolies, Paul sent you. Not that they're going to know me, but anyway. Yeah, it's good value. One thing I've got to point out that owning a restaurant for 2 years, I certainly learnt a phrase that was given to me by a fellow restaurateur, and he said it's all playing or exercising hip pocket surgery. And they're correct. Coles, I worked for 4 years, and I'll go along with that. Woolies I've never worked for, but yeah, they're all the top of the same brush. It's all making a profit, and I think you can't go wrong with this one. Please, buy one, enjoy. Let me know if you buy one and how, what's your impressions of this meal. Also too, let me know of anything else that you would like me to review from Coles, Woolies. And because I'm in Townsville, I believe in December this year, we're getting a, what's it called? Sorry, there, had a bit of a brain freeze. Here in Townsville in December, I believe we're going to get an Aldi. So I can do Woolies, I can do Coles, I can do stuff from Aldi in December. We have got an IGA. I have got a review planned for a product that IGA put out on a Thursday here in Townsville, which I think is excellent value, although its price has just gone up. But I'll leave that till I do the review on it. So anyway, coming back to it, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. If you go out and buy one of these meals from Woolies, I don't think you'll go too far wrong. They eat well, feel better, and I agree with that. And but if there's any other product you'd like me to try, you can, there'll be an email address. You can send me a food voucher. I can go buy one. Or if they're not too dear, I can buy it myself and I'll do the food review. But anyway, let me know what you think of this meal if you try it. I think they're good, to be honest. Anyway, thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.